we stumbled upon the makings of a cult, I think.
Rogers County deputies arrest a man accused of beating his pregnant wife, but they quickly learned that victim had been missing from Pennsylvania for 3 years.
Then, investigators say they found dozens of videos on the internet of James Saroka mentally and emotionally abusing his wife.
Investigators tell News on 6's Reagan Ledbetter this is a dark story that just keeps getting darker. Reagan?
Craig and Lori, in these videos posted to social media, Saroka repeatedly yells and cusses at the victim, calls her names and berates her. Investigators say Saroka completely cut her off from the outside world. But because of Oklahoma law, Saroka is only in jail on a misdemeanor.
And you're going to do better, you're going to be better, you're going to get kicked out. I'm going to call the police and let them know I'm abusing you. Stop looking at me. I don't want your looks. I don't want you watching my screen. Hit a woman. So it's kind of like forgiveness is a necessity.
These are just a few of the many videos all over the internet that Rogers County deputies call absolutely disturbing.
Let me talk, you be quiet, and then pretend like I've abused you. Because you think you won right now, and you're choosing to be a victim. So go be a victim.
When you see the mental and emotional abuse that he's exposed her to, and the whole way he's just been digging his hooks into her deeper and, brainwashing her.
Deputies say a witness saw Saroka beating on his pregnant wife as they were walking along Highway 20 in Claremore on Sunday. When deputies got there, Saroka refused to talk to them, and the victim kept asking Saroka for permission to talk. That's when deputies knew something was wrong and say she showed signs of battered women syndrome.
It's a textbook example of it. She's afraid of talking to the outside world. Has no control over the finances. She has no control over what she can do or where she can go.
Deputies later learned the victim's family had been searching for her for the last 3 years. They say Saroka and the victim have been traveling around the country, living in hotels.
As a prosecutor, it's hard when you see what we consider to be violent crimes that are classified nonviolent, and domestic abuse on a pregnant woman is a perfect example of that.
Now, there has been a movement on social media to get Saroka completely removed from the internet. Now, the maximum punishment Saroka faces is up to 1 year in county jail and a fine. Now, I have reached out to the jail staff to ask Saroka for an interview, but he declined that request. Live in Rogers County, Reagan Ledbetter, Oklahoma Zone, News on 6.